constitutional carry.
The details of a divisive gun bill coming to the next Nebraska legislative session.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Rod has the night off. With the new legislative session right around the corner, one Nebraska state lawmaker says some controversial bills could finally be passed this time around. Channel 8's Jessica Blum is here to tell us why the senator is more confident heading into this upcoming session. Jessica?
Following November's election results, Senator Tom Brewer says the Nebraska legislature now leans slightly more conservative. The senator believes all 33 votes needed to pass his gun bill will be there to bring permitless carry to Nebraska. Here in Nebraska, you can already legally open carry, but Senator Tom Brewer's bill that failed to pass by 2 votes in April would have allowed gun owners to conceal carry without a permit. When Channel 8 spoke to Brewer back in June, he said this bill would be his top priority going into the next session.
The very first bill that I will drop in the next session will be constitutional carry. What the decision today has done is helped us to better shine a light on why it's important and to take away some of the concerns folks had about legalities.
That next session is now knocking at the door. Initially, Brewer introduced the bill because concealed carry laws are not consistent around the state.
A legally responsible person who can be in possession of a firearm, then that should be your right to be able to carry.
But with a lack of training, opponents like Senator Megan Hunt said she was concerned about vigilante justice. Both the Lincoln Police Union and Lincoln Police Department also opposed the bill. The Lincoln-based organization Nebraskans Against Gun Violence is hoping people realize the gravity of this policy, saying the consequences would lead to increased gun violence. Melody Vaccaro says states like Wyoming and Missouri have some of the worst rates with policy like this in place.
You really can see the states that have this kind of policy on the books. They have some of the worst gun violence levels in the country. They have terrible rates of gun violence. Those are not states we should emulate.
The organization works with community members and state lawmakers to push for gun control in the state.
What kind of person would want to go into the public square? And we're talking about grocery stores, parks, your sidewalk, places that we all have to go and be every day. Do you really want people armed without any sort of background check, without any sort of training?
Both sides of the aisle are saying they want to see results within the next session. And the new legislative session is set to begin at the state capitol here in Lincoln on January 4th. Other priorities this upcoming session include lowering property taxes and reforming how we fund our schools. New bills are likely to also address the use of renewable energy.
Jessica Blum with our top story tonight. Thank you very much, Jessica. Now to crime news. A Hickman